just can't stop, won't stop hustling. But I just
Grinders and granddad's what's happening. This shit got a black abstract. You locked in once again, and I appreciate you for it. Fist bump. All right, so we all know Kanye West released a track earlier, or I'm sorry, Drake released a track earlier of Kanye West featuring Andre 3000. He played it last night at a Sirius XM event. People, they get a hold of quick shit fast. It got uploaded. I actually did a live reaction to the video or the song. And YouTube took it down. They did give me a copyright strike. I just did a video on that. But anyway, Andre 3000, who was featured on the song, has come forward and made a post, or had his publicist make a post, because I believe in my heart of hearts, Andre 3000 does not know how to work social media. So obviously somebody on his team made a statement for him, and he's not too happy about the track. And I said that when I did the reaction. I was wondering why the song didn't get released. I'm like, it's some specific reason that this song didn't make the cut, which was odd, especially how much Andre 3000 references Donda in his verse. And I'm like, yo, it had to be something. I don't know, because it's like I said, a couple of songs could have been left off of Donda just to kind of get this one on here. I just feel like this song he could have sacrificed 3 of those songs, the least favorites, and put this song on here. It would have made a better impact on the album. But come to find out, the reason that Andre 3000 didn't want this on is because the simple fact, he heard the finished product, and it had a completely different verse from Kanye West. Then Kanye West, I guess, switched it up, and I guess that kind of just threw everything for a loop. He didn't want it out. But this is what he said in the statement, because I don't want to misquote him. He said, a few weeks ago, Kanye reached out about me being a part of the Donda album. I was inspired by his idea to make a musical tribute to his mom. It felt appropriate to support the Donda concept by referencing my own mother, who passed away in 2013. We both share that loss. I thought it was a beautiful choice to make a clean album, but unfortunately, I didn't know that was a plan before I wrote and recorded my verse. It was clear to me that an edited, clean format of the verse would not work without having the raw original also available. So sadly, I had to be omitted from the original album release. He also said the track I received and wrote to didn't have the diss verse on it, and we were hoping to make a more focused offering for the Donda album, but I guess things happen like they are supposed to. It's unfortunate that it was released in this way, and 2 artists that I love are going back and forth. I wanted to be on Certified Lover Boy too. I just want to work with people that inspire me. Hopefully I can work with Kendrick on his album. I love to work with Lil Baby, Tyler, and Jay-Z. I respect them all. End quote, Andre 3000. Woo! So listen, Lil Baby is out here getting all the praise. Let's not skip over that. We all know Tyler the Creator is great. Arguably has one of the best releases of the year. We know that, Cole, I'm surprised he didn't mention Cole in there. But Cole's album's already released. But listen, let's get a Little Baby and Andre 3000 track. We definitely need that. I want to see Tyler and Andre 3000 as well. And Jay-Z and Andre 3000 have collaborated before, but I kind of want to see them on their own, do something together. Yeah, so it's pretty much just, it seemed like he just didn't want to get in the middle of this. And I get what he's saying. The song, how he started the song off, it focused on what the song was, and it was a tribute to their moms. That's why he referenced Donda. So I think maybe Kanye West should have stayed the course on that. But at the same time, Kanye West was kind of spilling his heart out about certain shit. And he did kind of sway away from what the actual concept of the song was. When you look at it in that light, we looking at it from just rap standpoint. Yo, he went in, he killed, and he did. But I guess, Dre just not with that shit, man. He ain't with that fuck shit. He just like, yo, this ain't what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess he sees whenever he's featured on something, he got to see the track all the way through to get his final approval. And I guess that just wasn't the case, man. And what did he? I don't like. That's just what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? When he said it was a beautiful choice to make a clean album, but unfortunately, I didn't know that was the plan before I wrote and recorded my verse. It was clear to me that an edited, clean format of the verse would not work without having the raw original. Okay, yeah. So I guess his verse had some. It was raw, and he didn't know it was supposed to be clean. It was a clean album or something. I don't know. It's miscommunications, man. It's just miscommunications. That's what it was. He didn't. It was a beautiful choice to make a clean album, but unfortunately, I didn't know that was the plan before I wrote and recorded my verse. Okay, Kanye, man, you gotta start communicating with motherfuckers, man. Get a phone. I already used his email or some shit. Get a fucking phone, man. So he had to be omitted from the album because of that. There's no swearing on this album. It got to be some swearing on this album. Is it? Tell me, is it swearing on Donda? I could have swore I heard some curse words. Maybe I didn't. But listen, it got to be some swearing on here. Let me go on title. See if it's a explicit version. It got to be. Maybe it isn't. Donda. Bear with me, y'all. Master. It don't say explicit. It just say master. So maybe it ain't. Maybe there's okay. So why didn't you just tell Andre 3000 that? And I guess they tried to edit his verse and it didn't sound the same. So he was just like, nah, like I'm good on that. Why wouldn't you just tell a man that though? That's just bad communication. So it had nothing to do with. I'm glad I reread that. It had nothing to do with the him dissing Drake at all. It was just he wanted a clean verse. But damn, why would you sacrifice a song? Why don't you just tell a man that? Or just be like, yo, you know what? This is an Andre 3 Stacks for. I gotta make an exception. For this. I don't know. Either way, it was a great song. Like I said, it's unfortunate it didn't come out, but yo, you gotta realize, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta realize how many great songs never see the light of day because of just little minor miscommunications like this one, or just something couldn't get clear. The label wouldn't clear it. You know how many great, phenomenal rap music songs that we will never hear at all? Like never. Like from probably some of the greatest artists of a generation. They got maybe, you think about what didn't make it on What a Time to Be Alive between Future and Drake. What's on the cutting room floor, because they probably felt it wasn't great enough. But it's probably just a phenomenal song. But they like, oh, we either gonna say this for later, and then we're not gonna put everything, and then time go by, the song probably don't even sound the same because music changes, so that song just winds up getting scrapped or something like that. There's millions of songs like that, man. I hate that shit, dude. I hate it, man. Just look at fucking when Nas did the Lost tapes. Like, I'm like, yo, how didn't none of this stuff make albums? Like, these are great, phenomenal songs. Artists, you got to start making Lost tapes, man, and let us start hearing some of his music. Remember, look at the whole T. Wayne project. He released it years later, but imagine if it would have came out when music sounded like that, how the impact it would have had. I feel like we get cheated out of so many great moments because of ego and just small, minor complications like this, man. It hurts my heart that this song wasn't on Donda. It really, really hurt me. Like, it's Andre 3000, Kanye. You gotta he doesn't rap that much. You got to put him on the album. You have to. That's just like Gandhi just coming out of nowhere, just like, all right, I'm ready to rap. And he raps. You don't put, like, I feel like Soulja Boy had no right to be upset that he didn't make the album when this Andre 3000 verse is lingering in the wind and he didn't make it. as great as that verse was, he didn't make it. And he just like, all right, I'm cool with it. It's fine. And Soulja Boy mad that his trash ass verse, his verse was so trash, it wasn't even worthy of me doing a video of it. He's upset he didn't make that. Chris Brown is upset that he didn't make it. And Chris Brown probably had some fire shit. Who knows? But it probably wasn't clean. I'm guessing maybe that was the issue too. Yeah, Soulja Boy, shut up. You should be ashamed of yourself. Because we miss greatness. And you complaining about some lame ass shit that you had, and I don't think his verse was clean either. That's probably why I didn't make it. But anyway, man, I'm going on a tangent, man. Yeah. Post your comments below. Let me know what you think about this. As always, peace, love, and prosperity. And damn, till next time, one.